Caesar Book 4, Chapter 29. It turned out that on that night there was a full moon, a time, qui dies, a time which was accustomed to bring about Maximus Maritimus Aestus, great maritime tides in the sea, in the ocean. A fact which was unknown nostris to our men. Thus, at one time, at once, here's an accusative, and here's an accusative, and here's the subject and the name. So, at once, both the longboats and the equipment boats, a storm affected. So, in other words, at one time, a storm affected both the longboats, on which Caesar had procured for the transporting of the army, which he had brought forth onto the dry land. Oh, this is actually the first verb. Sorry about that. So the tide had filled both the longboats, which he had put on the dry land, and a storm had affected the equipment boats, which were bound by anchor. And so, neque ulla facultas dabator, no opportunity was given to our men for either, or no opportunity was given of, if you want to do a genitive, gerund, of tending to the boats or of helping. So there was such a bad storm that the boats were broken and none of them could be helped. With many boats broken, when, although there were some left by ropes, many useless, with their anchors and their weaponry having been lost, useless for sailing. Magna perturbatio facta est. A great upsetting came about of the whole army, a kind of thing which was going to happen. So of course the army was upset. For there were no other boats which would be able to be brought back, and everything was failing. Everything was lacking, which was of use for fixing boats. So they didn't have any equipment, any wood. And because it was decided upon by everyone that it was necessary to winter in Gaul, there was no provision made of grain for this place in the winter. So they hadn't planned on spending a lot of time in Gaul, and they didn't bring any supplies with them, either food or for fixing boats.